Welcome, everyone, to episode 9 of the Blitzed and Confused podcast. I'm Brad Smith, joined here with Zachary Yun and James Halmacy. And just to kick off today, how was everybody's week? Did anything significant occur this week?
Pretty good week. Nothing crazy. I mean, we saw those MMA fights last night. That was pretty sick.
We watched MMA fights in a cage in a parking lot in our local town in Canton, Ohio. It was a great time. I was really wondering what would happen, like, if it rains and there's just, like, a giant would they still fight in the rain? Or would that be, like, a hazard?
That'd be really cool.
I doubt it. I bet you they'd move it somewhere. But it was pretty nuts just seeing people fight in a cage in the middle of a parking lot at, like, the mall. It was sick, though.
Oh, dude, and some of the people walked out. They walked out to, like, their own songs and stuff like that. They had their walkouts with the smoke and everything. There was a lot of aura farming going on for, like, these young gentlemen, which leads me into our first topic for today. I want to talk about which NFL players have the most quote-unquote aura in the National Football League. Now, we're going to stay to current players. There's a lot of people historically that we can choose from, so we're going to stay with current just for today. So I'm going to ask you guys first. What player do you guys think has the most aura in the National Football League?
I'll give you one hint.
What is that?
I don't know what that is. I had to stay in the range of the camera.
What is that,
TJ?
I'm guessing TJ. I don't know. Was that his name?
George Pickens.
Oh,
George Pickens.
What do you mean, George Pickens? What did you do?
That.
The stance he did on draft day where he's like looking at the TVs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't enough room. But
I don't have enough room to show you guys, but everybody knows what I meant to do. Everybody knows what I'm about to do.
No, that guy does have aura.
That guy does. Like, he goes and leads a block, and he doesn't put his arms out. He just throws his whole body in the air and tries to take out whoever's there. He tries to fight on everything. Like, the ball's picked off. The dude's still returning it, and he's just punching the DB that was covering him because why not? That's aura.
That is aura.
I don't think it's more than the king of aura himself. This man defines aura. He is aura, and that is Gardner motherfucking Minshew, baby. So
That's good.
I'm going to take you guys back historically. A couple years ago, Gardner Minshew gets drafted by who did he get drafted? The Jacksonville Jaguars. I think, was somebody get injured? What was the situation there?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. He played like
Whatever.
a whole season.
But he was like the fifth rounder, sixth rounder, ends up being the starting quarterback. Not going to win you games, but he's not going to lose you games. Awesome mustache.
Jean shorts.
Jean shorts. I hate jean shorts. I think everybody looks pretty terrible in jean shorts except one person. Gardner Minshew. Minshew Mania. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of stories about this legend himself. So, back when Gardner was in college, he kept on flipping to go to multiple colleges, but when he was a freshman, a bunch of quarterbacks got injured, and they had to bring him up, and he had to get his reps in. But Gardner wanted that extra year of eligibility. So you know what he did? He put his hand up to a wall, and he beat his hand with a hammer. He beat his throwing hand with a hammer to win another year of eligibility at 18 years of age.
He did what it took.
He did exactly. That's what it took.
Yeah.
He couldn't just redshirt?
Like, why did he have to be injured, though? Yeah.
He wanted another year of eligibility. He didn't want to play his freshman year. It's what he wanted to do.
That could have really messed him up long term.
Especially breaking your hand. Yeah, hand's a very sensitive thing. A lot of nerves in there.
Why not do your left hand?
Well, when your guy why didn't he do his left hand? I was thinking about that too. They probably been like, it's your left hand. You can still catch.
Who was the quarterback before? Was it Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles.
Was it that?
He had aura too. Blake Bortles had weird redneck quarterback aura.
Blake Bortles bought a Tesla so he would stop going to the gas station to buy Zins.
And now he just goes to the gas stations to only buy Zins.
Yeah.
Instead of getting gas.
That's just one of the funniest things.
No, I appreciate his honesty. Another thing, Gardner Minshew's dad, absolute unit. Owen, pull up a picture of Gardner Minshew's dad. I want to show the people. When you look at this dad, you're like, that guy can only be a dad to one person on this football field, and it's Gardner. You can tell immediately.
Mullet and everything, or is he even a mullet?
No, he's past that. He's past that stage.
Probably did at one point.
He's past that stage. But he looks like he is jacked up on testosterone and just manliness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because he had to pass some of that down onto his son Gardner. And I'm pretty sure his dad's name is Gardner Minshew as well. I think he's like the third of his name.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So it's legends of Gardner
Just-
Minshew's.
Hey, while he's pulling that up, Joey B. Joe Burrow.
Look at
quarterback
that.
with the most
Look at
awards.
that guy.
Oh, dude,
Hang
why is his
on.
face like that?
Because
No.
he's pumped. Because he's pumped.
He looks like fucking.
He looks like John Gruden.
I was just gonna say that. He looks just like John Gruden.
He looks like
but
John Gruden when a
thick
quarterback has like a good audible.
no, that guy's pretty
What?
yoked.
When he, yeah, look at his traps.
Yeah,
Look at his traps.
he's got some good
Look
shoulders.
how
on
great
him.
that looks.
That guy looks angry to watch some football, but like in a
Mhm.
good way.
No, he's pumped. He's
Yeah.
pumped. It's too bad he's stuck in Jacksonville. All right, that's good, O-Dog. I don't know if the people could see that, but it was amazing.
Beautiful.
The amazing Gardner Minshew. And he plays for the Raiders now. I think he will be the Raiders starting quarterback by the end of the year. I got a feeling. He just finds his way to become the starting quarterback of whatever
Mhm.
organization he finds himself in, except the Philadelphia Eagles, which, another story. When Gardner went to the Eagles, he was competing against Jalen Hurts. This is Jalen Hurts before Jalen Hurts was the man he was today. He was just becoming that person. And Gardner literally lived in a RV at the training camp. He lived there as the backup quarterback fighting for that job against Jalen Hurts.
That is pretty cool.
Never got the job, but awesome freaking story. So sorry to interrupt about Joey B, but
I said Joey B because think about it. Before he won the national championship in what, like 2018 or something, he was the only guy to like light up a cigar and smoke it after. the
That's
game.
what makes him the coolest guy because he
Yeah.
lit up a cigar.
on that
Dude, it
cigar,
was
boy.
aura. Dude, now look at all the players that do that, and it's because of Joe Burrow.
Jordan is the one who did that.
Not Jordan didn't do it after games, did he?
Dude, Jordan
Yeah.
was drinking cigars all the time.
Jordan was a big
Okay, I'm
cigar
probably wrong
guy.
about
Not
this.
as much as he is now, but yeah, like during the NBA season, he wouldn't do it as bad. But yeah, like right after like a finals.
I mean, the
and
most iconic is probably
okay.
Joe. That was very famous.
definitely
when he
was.
was just sitting with his legs crossed in the uniform
It
and
was
stuff. I
really
know
tough.
exactly what you're talking about.
Perfect season.
No
custom jersey.
dirt on his white uniform. Looks like
Yeah.
he didn't even play a football game.
and his whole O line is just muddy. But even he had a custom jersey. It was like Burrow with the EAUX.
He
Yeah.
did. Oh yeah,
That was pretty
Yeah.
tough.
You know what? I'll give him that. He had a lot of aura in college.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think he still kind of
Crazy aura.
does.
He still
but-
does. He still does, but it's not Gardner Minshew type.
yeah.
Not Gardner Min. Not wear jorts and make jorts cool and almost break my hand because
Mhm.
I felt like it type. You know.
Yeah.
insane.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. But to move on to our next point of discussion here, we're going to talk about another insane gentleman. We talked about Aaron Hernandez not too long ago, so now we're moving on to Christian Wilkins. Now, we don't think Christian kills anybody, but there's some weird things going on here
He
with
might just
Christian
kiss him.
Wilkins. Yeah, he might just kiss him instead before they love him. And so, Christian signs a 4-year deal worth $110 million for the Raiders last season. Gets injured, only plays a few games, not his fault. And now, coming into the next season, a lot of drama is ensuing for the leader of their defense. And I think it's a little bit, I don't think it's just the kiss thing. So does anybody want to talk about that story itself?
I mean, so what happened was he kissed defensive tackle Adam Butler.
They named him too.
Yeah.
Oh, they named him. I didn't know they
kissed
named
him on the forehead, then he filed an HR complaint. And then, like a day later, he lost $35 million in guaranteed money because they let him go.
He lost $35 million from a kiss.
Over. Mm-hmm.
I thought.
But yeah, they're saying it's not just that. They're saying like he had a bunch of problems with the locker room. Nobody liked him and shit. So
And the injuries.
Had to be.
yeah, and the injuries. They say he should get surgery another time, and he won't do it. So he's not even healthy yet, and he's so yeah, he's not on any team, and no team's like interested in getting him. So it's interesting to see how to play out.
Oh,
That is
dude, some team
insane.
has to get him.
But like, think about it. It had to be more than that, like you're saying, because anybody out there, like we've all been in a locker room. Is that the weirdest thing that goes on in a locker room? Like, let's be honest. If something like that happened, I would be like, okay.
Apparently, he just like went above him and kissed him on the head.
Yeah, like go play.
He held him. He held him like his head. He held his head, and he like went down.
I just heard the kiss was like on the top of the head.
Oh
So-
dear.
See,
A grown
like-
man doing
So
that.
he probably leaned
Would you
over
guys
and
think
was-
anything of that in the locker room? I mean, like you'd be like, oh.
What do you
dude, that
mean?
was
Would I
weird.
think anything of that? Yeah, I would think something of that. I'd be like, hey, don't kiss me on the forehead.
I would have been pretty pissed.
I mean, I'd be like,
in
dude,
front of all the
thanks.
boys.
I mean,
Thanks,
dude, we've seen some
Christian.
weird stuff in our locker rooms. Like we have. We've seen things on the camps that we've gone to. Some weird stuff has happened. Like I don't think that's.
Well, you guys are kissing each other.
No, never kissing each other. I mean, but like
But you're acting-
towels, whipping some towels, a good game, buddy, kind of thing. Like
I don't.
team
I don't
showers
put
and
those in the
stuff.
same category. Dude,
you
we
gotta
not-
think these aren't high schoolers too. These are grown ass men.
right, but they still just I don't know. I mean, definitely like I think if it was just that, like if he was like, oh, like good play, like I don't think I
good play. Let me give you a smooch.
like I don't know.
Hey, way to get pressure on the QB.
Like let's say
there,
like a
buddy.
quarterback like just had a bad drive and his defense goes and like gets a turnover or something, like the guy that strips the ball, he's like right on the top of the head, like that's just bro, I would do the same thing.
You must come from a very compassionate family.
No, actually I don't, but I do have very compassionate sports energy,
Dude,
and I believe in rewarding my guys.
dude, so when I read this, it reminded me a lot of another short-lived Raiders football legend, Richie Incognito,
Mm-hmm.
aka the meanest, dirtiest player in all of football. So first thing, he was named the dirtiest. When does an offensive tackle, like an O lineman, ever get named the dirtiest? It's always like the D linemen.
Yeah,
that are always known as the dirty people. Never a tackle. So Richie really had to dig deep and earn this reputation. And I just recall when we were younger these stories when he played for the Dolphins of players literally going to HR saying that he was bullying them.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was bullying players and like saying like slurs and all these like crazy stuff. And it is just, I don't know, it's really wild to me to think that like these grown men are still acting like, little kids in the locker room. Like
Yeah.
that stuff sort of remains despite them being super old. But there is that, when do you cross the line? Richie crosses that line. Same with Christian Wilkins here, Loverboy Christian Wilkins.
Mm-hmm. Funny thing about Richie Incognito, they don't even know if he was like guilty.
What do you mean they don't know if he was guilty?
Jonathan Martin, a guy who he bullied, came out and said this year that he was never bullied, and his mom pushed the narrative of him being bullied.
His mom,
His own mom.
professional
What?
athlete,
Jonathan,
grown man.
yeah, Jonathan Martin said his mom was the one pushing the narrative.
Owen, look this up. Jonathan Martin.
This year. Isn't that
Jonathan
crazy?
Martin this year.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of stuff.
Is Jonathan Martin still playing? I don't think he plays, right?
No, probably not.
Dude, when I was reading, it said all the O linemen were getting bullied by Richie. And Richie would literally just bully. And the worst part about it, too, is he was so goddamn good at football. Like, he was also so good.
He came back.
He played for so long.
Yeah, he came back a year after being off and was a Pro Bowler the next 3 years.
Yeah, what the
Really?
hell? Who does that?
Mm-hmm.
Who does that in football?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Taking a whole year off.
Yeah, he was a freak athlete. When you listen to John Gruden talk about him, he gets pumped.
That's MJ stuff.
Talk about some Richie Incognito action. Admits he's never felt bullied.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Never.
Richie missed a whole fucking year because of that.
Ah, dude. I mean, it'd be pretty hard to feel like. Also, when you're that large, like if you're 6'5", 350, 330, and you're a super athlete, Viking person.
And you like edgy jokes.
Yeah, like
Come on.
how can you be bullied? How can you be bullied if you're that big as well? Like that's like crazy for me to think about. Like you are like this physical out. Yeah, never mind. Nah, he looks like somebody who could definitely be bullied.
Yeah, it looked like I could bully him. But
Damn, bro, somebody was getting hit on the other side of the ball by that guy.
yeah.
He doesn't look that scary.
I
Are
mean,
the
I
other
don't
people-
blame Richie.
Yeah, I don't blame. No, I still blame him. But
I mean, I don't know what he said. Apparently, he was saying like racial slurs and stuff, but I don't know. Like, was he really?
Well, if the guy says he
Or was
wasn't
he-
bullied, who knows what the truth is at this point? And backtracking that years later, like, I don't know. I don't like when people say these allegations and then years later they take it away, but it could literally ruin somebody's
Mhm.
entire career. I mean, it
Mhm.
happened to the Sean Oakman dude. Remember the Sean Oakman meme? Let me be Jimmy for a second. And You know, that guy with the 8-pack, and he had no business being that large with an 8-pack. His career got ruined
The Oregon guy?
from an allegation that was proven to be untrue. So that is a problem.
He could have been the projected number 1 overall pick. He could have been.
All right, projected number 1 overall pick might be a stretch.
He was a dog. You talk about that dude in college that was
Sean Oak? Yes.
Yeah, with that face mask.
We all know.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the memes, great memes.
He
It
was
was
a
like one of
dog.
the first era of football memes. Amazing memes. If you're too young to remember that era, you know, go back and look up on Google Images, Sean Oakman memes. Maybe create some of your own. You know,
Please.
we can always help
Go
out.
for it.
But
I mean, do you think Christian Wilkins is going to play again?
yes, he's too good. He's too athletic and too much of a freak. I mean, this guy, he's one of the best D tackles in the NFL. Owen, pull up Christian Wilkins jumping over another football player. People need to watch this. He is a 330-something pound man who can literally jump over like a 6-foot person, and he's like 300 pounds, dude.
There's only one team that I know that loves like players like that just have drama, and it's the Cleveland Browns. And if the Cleveland Browns
And the
don't sign
Raiders.
him, yeah, and the Raiders cut him.
Yeah, the Raiders. People just go to prison once they go to the Raiders. It's just like how it is.
Yeah,
dude.
Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs.
He's
Dude,
eligible next year.
Yeah, let's watch
Yeah.
this video. Can they see it, O-Dog? Oh.
Wow.
What the?
Dude, I didn't even know that video.
I saw
Look
the
at that.
first one.
Look
yeah.
at that.
But like, look, that's just.
And
that
then they
seems
all
like the
point
kind of
it-
guy that would kiss his teammate on the forehead. It just does.
Nah, the split thing definitely is sus.
It's a little sus.
Dude,
for
a big
sure.
guy should never be able to move his legs like that. That's crazy. He did a split.
I
And then
just
was
can
like-
see his personality type, and I can tell you that guy definitely did what they say he did. But
Yeah.
I think it's just his funny, like his demeanor.
Mm-hmm. But moving on to our last discussion topic. Speaking about a guy who did exactly what they said he did, most likely as well. And that is Cleveland Browns football legend, maybe the best player ever to put on the brown and orange, quite literally in terms of an athlete. And yes, we are talking about Flash Josh Gordon, the legend himself. So, just to give you guys a little bit of background on Flash Gordon, he is currently 34 years of age. Isn't that crazy? I feel like
That's
he is
nuts.
so much older. Had a really long NFL career, started right when he was about 21, 22, retired when he was 31, so he was about in the NFL for about 10 seasons. Jumped around to a couple teams. Why? Because the man could not
Stay
off save the himself. He couldn't stay off the weed and alcohol and other things, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I
he
think
was an
the
addict.
case. But just to go back to his career a little bit, Josh Gordon in his second season, so this guy's about 22 years of age, 6'3", weighs 224, runs 4.52, freak athlete, straight muscle, so strong he probably never even had to work out a day in his life. 87 receptions, over 1,600 yards and 9 touchdowns in 14 games for the awful Cleveland Browns with no quarterback. So think about this. 1,600 yards in 14 games at 22 for the Cleveland Browns.
Leading the NFL.
He had what?
Not playing
Of course he
games.
led in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's one of the best seasons, wide receiver seasons of all time.
Was it Wheaton then, the quarterback? Wheaton, Hoyer. Like,
It was probably
I think it was
everyone. It was
Colt
probably
McCoy.
everyone you could think of.
Yeah, I was about to say he probably had like
Yeah.
10 different Browns
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
he probably had a few. But
And he comes back, and we find out years later that this guy was high or drunk at every single game he played. They asked him what his pregame routine was. He would drink and smoke weed before every single football game, and then he would go and had one of the best seasons of all time.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't think we're realizing what we're looking at here. This is the John Jones of the National Football League, only they took the drug test more serious and like actually banned the people after. That's like what Josh Gordon is. He's like John Jones, dude.
he really is. He wouldn't just drink before the games. He said in an interview he would either chug vodka, gin, or whiskey. Chug it. He wouldn't be taking shots. He would chug it from out of the hatch.
To calm his nerves. That's what you say. To
Right-
calm his nerves.
right before the game.
That's what they all say when they have a problem, is to calm his nerves.
Dude,
Isn't
but
that
it's
nuts?
still, it's like to be able to be under that influence and then put up the numbers like that is just so absurd. And then I did a little bit of diving on this guy. I go, okay, what is Josh Gordon like as a child? What did he grow up in to make this man be comfortable doing that, on this scale? So apparently, he did not grow up in the best environment, was the most talented dude ever, super jacked, all that stuff. And the coaches would just sort of let him get past everything because he was so talented.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't able to go to a lot of the colleges in the state of Texas, so he had to end up going to Baylor. And they ended up giving him a scholarship. Again, just handing him things, but they know he's a big troublemaker. Goes to college, ends up being a basically full-time drug dealer while he's in college. I'm pretty sure it was weed.
Yeah.
And he goes on record and said he was making $10,000 a month in college just selling weed.
Dude, the guy's a savage.
While he's the best player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, like, he's probably a local celebrity at Baylor. He's
That's probably why I made
6'3",
that much.
225. Like, he stands out. I don't think you can just hide
Yeah.
being a full-time drug dealer at the same time. It baffles me. It absolutely baffles me that he just kept doing these things.
Do you know why he got kicked out of Baylor?
Why did he get kicked out?
So he was at Taco Bell with one of his teammates. They were going through the drive-thru, right? And he fell asleep with his car on, and so did his friend. They both fell asleep
At the drive-thru?
In the drive-thru of Taco Bell. So Taco Bell calls the cops.
What?
The cops come, and they bang on the window, wake him up, roll down the window, and it just reeks of weed. He had so much weed on him. And that's how he got kicked out of Baylor.
He fell asleep in a drive-thru?
He fell asleep in a Taco Bell drive-thru.
Dude, that alone is hilarious. And then the second factor that, like, your boy fell asleep with you.
Yeah, it was a teammate, too.
They both fell asleep in the car?
His name was Willie Jefferson.
So Willie Jefferson probably got some fucking stories from
Dude.
college. Willie Jefferson, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
Please.
We'd love to ask you
if you're seeing this, Willie.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
The stories never end with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
When he was in Cleveland, too, he was roommates with Johnny Manziel. Like, while he was already, like, post-suspended, and it's like, all right, we need to get you on the right track.
Room with the quarterback.
Room with the quarterback. He's a great guy. I'm sure he'll keep you straight. And now you just have a party partner with the, like, what type of organization is Cleveland run, man? How do they not see these things coming as well?
I get it. I mean, if your quarterback is like Tom Brady, but like Johnny Manziel, he's a partier. Josh is a partier. Like, how is that going to end well?
Oh, it's hilarious. It's so good. Do you guys think that Josh Gordon realistically could have been like the GOAT wide receiver?
Yeah, I do. For sure.
I think this guy's talent is like second to like Megatron or like a Julio Jones. Like, I think he is that level of athlete and just natural capabilities. If he would have taken it serious, like, who knows?
And he had nobody's throwing him the ball, and he was doing that.
Oh my gosh,
not nobody's when you're an NFL quarterback, but you're
no,
not.
No, they were
like
nobodies.
He went to the Patriots and had Tom Brady thrown it to him at a point, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was.
That was way
he wasn't
later.
the same guy then. He was
after
sort of done
rehab
and
and
the
everything.
confidence and the rehab. You're not the same type of guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, it's so nuts.
I want to tell one more story. When Josh Gordon was 17 years old, he was doing a drug deal, right? And he went to this apartment building, and they told him to just like walk into the building and walk into the apartment. So he walks in, he's by himself, and he talks about this in an interview. He says he's getting like bad vibes when he's like walking in.
Flash vibes.
So he walks in, right? And then this guy pulls out an AK-47 and starts spraying at him. And he sprinted out of there and got out of the way. He was 17 years old, trying to do a drug deal.
He sprayed an AK-47?
AK-47. He got shot at by an AK-47 when he was 17.
And outran it.
Didn't get hit.
What?
Isn't that unbelievable?
I don't even know.
By Brad's face, it does look pretty unbelievable.
I don't even know.
That's
what
a
to
real
think of
story,
that.
dude.
An AK-47?
AK-47.
Well, was he just like telling the story? He was like smoking a joint all calm and stuff? Like,
some interview with like a news network.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Dude. Gosh, Josh, dude, oh my god.
There's so many.
Can we make a documentary of just like that couple month period that Johnny Manziel lived with Josh Gordon? Like, what did they do? What do you think they did?
I would love to know.
How many hookers were put in that apartment?
Dude, how much? Oh, dude, were probably going crazy. They were probably going crazy. I couldn't even imagine what those guys are doing. I remember there was one video of them like partying together, and it went like viral, and it was so funny. And we were just like, "Oh, there goes Cleveland's done." Like,
We're over.
Yeah,
Saw it on
we're
the
not
coming
news.
back.
yeah, I remember seeing that. They were in like a basement. There was like a pool table and stuff like that. I'll never forget it. But all right, that concludes our Josh Gordon discussion. I want to show you guys a video. So this is one of my favorite videos. I watched this yesterday. Oh, and you can, yeah, turn off the audio for us. Go like a minute or 2 minutes in. Go in when the action starts. So, this is in Brazil. All right, just play it. Yeah, figure it out. It was 10 seconds. No, you got to go into the action. You got to go in a little more. So, these are no, you got to go more on. This is not, you got to go like deep in because they're doing the intro right now. You got to get to the action where you see that big hill. There you go. So, dude, these are day bats in Brazil, and they're just flying around. And for some reason, they gotta go to the water. I don't know what they're doing when they go to the water, but they're going to the water.
Oh, but yeah, they're probably cooling off.
You think?
Their feet are just on fire.
Yeah. Why else would they be hitting water?
They're just doing, I don't know, but they just do it a little bit. But the crocodiles know this. So
Oh my god, I see it. Yeah.
they will sit there and wait, and they will just snatch up these bats as they fly by, dude. And it is just insane. Like, the timing of it is insane. And the bats know it. The bats know this as well.
They're so camouflaged, dude.
Look at this. Look.
Got him.
Oh,
God.
wow.
Yeah. Is that not crazy? And
That
then
is
that's a
unbelievable.
terrible way to die.
Oh,
Terrible way to die. You know, you're flying in the air, just want to get your feet wet. You're a day bat.
that one got loose. Hurt, but loose.
Dude, and these bats, there's like thousands of them that like migrate all together. And then there's just like thousands of gators just waiting in this little river area, and they know that they're going to come there at that exact time. It's unreal.
That's unbelievable. Can we get a quick check why they dip into the water? Or
Yeah, you can get off this.
I want to. Do they cool off?
The day bats cool off. Bats are freaky, man. Bats freak me out.
Hey, while you look that up, I just got a notification. The Colts running back has been hospitalized after a hip drop tackle.
Highly
Wow.
illegal. I don't know how that relates to bats in the Amazon rainforest
Poised.
going against crocodiles.
You're right, it doesn't.
I'm joking with you. We need to figure this out, though. They can swim. They don't swim. Those ones weren't swimming. Dude, also,
To
if those
clean
bats,
themselves.
So if those bats, like, they go real into the water, like a little bit more than they were, are they able to, like, swim, or they're just, like, dead? Because they're wings, right?
They probably can swim.
I mean, I
No,
feel like
they
they flicked the
can't.
water off as soon as that.
They don't look like they can swim.
That thing said they could swim.
What do you mean it said they could swim?
That
Didn't
thing we
that
just
say
looked
that?
up,
But that
yeah.
said all bats.
They can swim when necessary, allowing them to reach different areas or
no,
escape threats.
we don't know if that's true. Look up, can all bats swim?
Or just day.
Why not day bats in Brazil? Isn't that what around?
Day bats in Brazil? Yeah. Look up day bats in Brazil. Can they swim? Maybe we need to call. I have friends in Brazil. I might have to give them a call.
Yeah,
Say,
check it out.
What's the bat situation?
Call her up.
What's the bat situation looking like over there?
See a bat swimming right now. Look out your window.
Yes, they can swim.
Huh. Swimming in stressful situations.
Yeah, when necessary.
What do you think a stressful situation is?
Maybe a croc biting at you or an alligator biting at you.
So you go into
I
the
don't know.
water.
What's stressful in that? Like, what other bird can kill them?
bird.
Birds?
Yeah. What? Why would they
I
be
don't know
stressed
what
out? What's
Brazil's-
gonna kill that?
You think
bat?
birds are what kill bats?
Like, why would they need to go into the water to evade like a threat?
I mean,
Like, what's threatening?
I don't
them?
know, dude. Sometimes like I see animals and I think animals just be doing shit to like get thrills or something, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
maybe.
said it like, in a joking manner was one of the reasons that they dip them into the water too,
You ever see like
in a playful manner. is what
you
he
ever
said.
Fucking
see
around.
like a water buffalo and like they all are at the stream and they've been like this water buffalo they've been moving for 2 months now and it's like they found the stream. And it's like this little dirty chocolate river stream in Africa and there's just a giant Nile crocodile just sitting right there and all the water buffalo know it. They're all looking at it and they're just like, oh fuck, like
One of us are gonna get it.
they're like, that guy's over there. Like we
It's
sort of
not
see
gonna
him.
go
Like
well.
he's not hiding it. Like the croc's head is right there. Like he's not even hiding it. And the buffalo's like, fuck it, we gotta drink anyway. So they will
2
still
months.
go right along the line, and they will all drink along it, and the
Mhm.
crocodile will just be waiting. Like that, I think that is the craziest stuff ever. Or
They need-
when, like, the first water buffalo that decides to go for it, and all the other ones like sit back, and it's like that motherfucker's crazy. Like they literally all look back and there's just like and the croc's just slowly coming and you're like I've seen this clip before and you know
Mhm.
exactly what's about to go down. Either
Dude,
that-
crocodiles are something else too, man.
well, apparently they kill bats. They kill bats and birds as well. So they don't
Mhm.
just like yeah, they're very very versatile creatures.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, that's a clip I wanted to show you guys
Mhm.
today. Just a little bit of reasoning why you would want to double down on booking that trip to the Amazon rainforest so you could see some day
Yeah,
bats.
I really
and
enjoyed that.
That's right.
All right, well, that concludes today's episode 9 of the Blitzed Confused podcast. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Say which things you liked, which you disliked, which one of us you hate the most. And have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Those